They wrote over 1,200 letters to each other
Yeah.
During their time apart, during the Continental Congresses, and I think it's one of the largest, if not the largest, collection of letters between husband and wife in the United States of America and American history. And not only is it a fascinating glimpse into their personal life, but it is a first-hand account of the Revolutionary War.
Right.
So it's fascinating to pour through their letters, and I can't even get through them all. Abigail in the show is, I only have the 3 scenes with Brian. It's just her and John, and it gives a glimpse into their life and their relationship. And they loved each other so much, but not only did they love each other, not only did he have this great love for her, he respected her. He valued her opinion so
Yes.
much, and I don't think that John Adams realized the impact that her words and her letters would have concerning women, concerning slavery, especially the rights of women, which we are still dealing with very much in this day and age. So I think it shows a lovely glimpse into their relationship, but it barely touches her own political and theological ideals.
What was she like?
What was she like? She was bookish. She was outspoken. She was, he said that she was saucy in a letter once. He wrote back and said, that was after the letter concerning women that she wrote to him in March of 1776, where she said that women should not submit themselves to laws made in their interests. And he laughed at her, and he said that she was being saucy. Little did he know that would lead to other women being outspoken. She was self-educated. She was considered too sickly to attend formal education, but her mother taught her and her siblings to read, to write. They had a vast library, which was quite a luxury with English and French literature, which she not only had access to, but read.
Right.
And often. And I think they knew each other, they were like third cousins or something like that. And then he saw her reading, and he admired her spark and her kind of sauciness, shall we say, the word du jour. So yeah, she was a fascinating, capable, very capable. He was gone and she ran the farm and raised children alone.
Yes.
So, very capable, very independent.
These 2 women bring to this, I think, more. We certainly have a love story there and the support of their men, but I think they also speak to the sacrifice these men made and their families beyond them. And I think that's part of what they're here for. Not only are they lovely women who come and support these men in whatever way, whether it's a vision or whether they're there when they're called, that they too are serving this founding nation, building this thing from scratch. These men gave up their professions to come to Congress. And I'll say this, we do lots of research. I'm a great believer in it. Jay does lots of research musically. I compile things. All of these actors who are very gifted have done the same thing. The audience won't see a lot of that material.
Sure.
But I believe that once it's in you, it is seen somehow. And these women bring that support, but these men gave up great numbers of things. Their farms were burned. They lost fortunes in all of this. What was on the line? And it gives, we don't see that, but knowing that brings an urgency, I think, to the performance and to the energy of the performance. What are you giving up? How hard was it to be without your wife? How did she have to take care of these children at home who were sick, who had farms failing, we find out about Morris that when they marched the British marched into New York, he lost his home. 4 of his sons went into the army immediately. The wife and all the smaller children were moved out of that. And many of these men gave up their fortune, gave up their everything they had to do this.